Picture this. Even the brightest Hollywood stars, the people who make us swoon, laugh, or binge watch whole seasons for just a 2-minute cameo, well, it turns out they're just as human as the rest of us when it comes to crushing hard. Today, we're diving into the secret, sometimes hilarious, sometimes heartwarming, and always totally relatable world of celebrity crush confessions. Yep, you're about to hear which famous faces Selena Gomez, Matthew McConaughey, and others admitted made their hearts skip a beat back in the day. But first, let me ask you, if you ever met your childhood celebrity crush face to face, what would you do? Freeze? Scream? Or burst out laughing and immediately regret everything you say? Stay tuned, because these confessions are honestly some of the most surprising and adorable stories out there. And trust me, by the end of this video, you might find out you share a crush or two with your favorite star. Let's start with Selena Gomez, whose list of celebrity crushes is low-key legendary. She's gone on record in interviews more than once. And honestly, it's always super cute, because she never holds back. Recently, Selena went on Goat Talk with Karol G and absolutely melted the internet by sharing that her very first big celebrity crush was Ice Cube. Yeah, you heard that right. Not a Disney co-star, not a boy band member, but the rapper and icon himself, Ice Cube. Selena was literally 5 when she decided he'd protect her forever, drawing little hearts in the air like any of us would for a childhood crush. I honestly wonder what Ice Cube would have thought if he knew a future superstar was out there swooning for him on the kindergarten playground. But Selena didn't stop there. In a recent interview, she revealed her list practically sets the bar for variety and pure fangirl energy. Jesse McCartney, Remember Beautiful Soul? She said when that song came out, it was life-changing for her. Chad Michael Murray from One Tree Hill, he just had that bad boy, good guy glow that all of us wanted. And then on the slightly more grown-up side, George Clooney and Ryan Gosling. Selena has totally admitted she went from watching Logan Lerman movies on repeat right to holding her breath when she saw Clooney at an award show. But my personal favorite moment has to be when she met Shia LaBeouf. She literally ran back into the dressing room and freaked out in front of her friends, blushing and squealing, "He's so cute." Imagine being that successful and still turning into a blushing fan when you meet your idol. So whether it's kinder, crushes, heartthrob actors, or A-lister hunks, Selena's honestly shown us that no matter how famous you get, your crush list is something you never really outgrow. Now let's talk about Matthew McConaughey. All right, this story is one you don't want to miss. During a wild, rapid-fire interview alongside Reese Witherspoon, Matthew was asked about his first celebrity crush. Without missing a beat, he confessed his real, actual first crush was right next to him, Reese Witherspoon, from back when he saw her in The Man in the Moon as a teenager. And the best part? Reese was totally shocked. He described her as inevitable, saying anyone who watched that movie basically had no choice but to fall head over heels. Being vulnerable like that, just dropping the truth, even when you're achieving Oscar-winning fame, that to me is both hilarious and deeply human. And Reese, for the record, had a crush on Val Kilmer after seeing him as Jim Morrison in The Doors. She said, "I was a weird kid, but let's be real. We're all a little weird when it comes to our first Hollywood crushes, right?" Now, the fun doesn't stop there. Let's take a mini world tour of surprising celebrity crush confessions throughout Hollywood. For example, Greta Gerwig, director of Barbie, confessed on late-night television that, as a teen, she was absolutely certain she'd marry Leonardo DiCaprio. She would kiss a printed-out photo of him every night before bed, totally convinced that one day, destiny would bring them together. I'm not even joking. She had a whole folder dedicated to Leo. Sounds familiar, right? And guess what? You're not the only one who's ever had a serious case of fangirl or fanboy fever. Even the most famous, poised, impossibly cool actors admit that at the end of the day, they're just as likely to lose their composure around their idols as you or I would. It's proof we're all in this together, living out our own movie in our heads. So, what do all these stories teach us? First, no crush is too random or too impossible. If Selena can swoon over Ice Cube, if Matthew McConaughey can admit to crushing on his now co-star, and if Greta Gerwig can build a shrine to DiCaprio, well, it's fair game for all of us. Before we wrap up, here's my challenge to you. In the comments, share the celebrity crush that defined your childhood. Did you have the poster on your wall, memorize their movie quotes, or plan out an imaginary wedding? Let's see just how many of us were rooting for the same heartthrobs, or had the most out-of-the-blue pics of all time. If you loved hearing these stories, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with that one friend you know still keeps a secret folder on their phone for their celebrity crush. Because as this video proves, celebrity or not, we're all a little starstruck deep down. Thanks for watching, and remember, you never know when your ultimate crush confession could become a reality. Till next time.